We're looking at figure 393, and we have already done the centering worksheet for it, but if we look at this piece, we cannot just put an X in the middle of our paper and start drawing these circles and things in order to draw this piece. You actually have to center a box. You got to assume that this box is right here that's going around the part. We're going to center that box on the piece of paper because the distance from here to here is shorter than the distance from here to here. So you cannot allow yourself to just put the X in the middle of the paper and do it. We do have the centering worksheet on the web page as well. What we're going to start off doing is drawing these 6 circles, the big one, the small one, the big one, the small one, the big one, and the small one. And then we're going to connect up tangent lines to those in order to get this piece drawn.
Excellent.
From the centering worksheet, we've already got the measurements that we need in order to get our box that is centered. I'm just going to add those lines here to center that box. So here is the box centered. Now what we're looking for in this instance is, it says that our big circles here are a 5/8 radius that goes around these parts. So a 5/8 radius, 5/8 plus 5/8 is 10/8. 10/8 is 1 2/8. 1 2/8 is a 1 1/4 inch diameter again. So just like on the last drawing, we're going to fillet these corners, and then we're going to make a half a circle, a little hat up here on this one. So the 1 1/4, I'm going to touch it off on each one of those edges, and I'm going to round it over a little bit. Now, if this one to be pretty accurate, the measurement here is 5 1/8. Half of 5 is 2 1/2. Half of an 1/8 is 1/16. 1/16. 8/16 plus 1/16, so we got 2 9/16 that we're moving over. So I'm marking my center point there, so I can take my 1 1/4 inch circle and put a small little hat on this dude. Now at this point, if I did it correctly, I should be able to take my 30-60 degree triangle, place it down on the board, and if it lines up to the tangent edge, I'm getting that part of my triangle. Sometimes they come off a little bit. If they're off just a smidge when you're doing it, just go ahead and take your T-square down and connect them up, aligning the dots, and go with it. But if you did it perfectly, it should line up pretty darn close. So I got my triangle. I need to erase these things out of there. But now I just need to get my circles on the inside. I believe they said they're a 9/16 inch circle, and it is a diameter. So when I find my center point, center point of the 1 1/4 inch circles that I'm really looking at here. Now the last thing I need is this circle in the middle. The circle itself is a 2 1/4 inch diameter circle is going in here, and if I look at my circle template, that is the biggest circle that I got, so I can use my circle template. I'm looking at the drawing, and it says to measure up a certain distance this way from the center point up and over to get that center point. So if you look at the drawing, I'll make you find that measurement. I can run that line across very lightly. I can still take the one measurement that I used up here for my center point here, bring it down. I have now found my center point for my circle. Use my 2 1/4 inch circle template, diameter template. And once again, now that I can erase everything out, I would erase all this stuff out of there, darken it up if I need be. Figure 393 is finished.